Good morning, my friends. Today is Friday, May 1st, and it is Dress for Success Friday. That means that you need to dress up in your very finest, have someone take a picture of you, and send it to Mrs. Card. I know I will. All right, now we are back today for some more science. We've already looked at how air takes up space, how air has mass. We've looked at how air exerts pressure and is affected by temperature. Today, we are going to look at how air can be compressed and finally, how it is affected by altitude. That's right, my friends, air can be compressed. And there's a very easy way to prove this if you have a plastic bottle. So I've got one right here, and it is completely empty of everything other than, that's right, air. So if I were to take this bottle and give it a squeeze with my hand over the top, I'm going to tell you what happens. I can feel air hitting my hand. And if you have a plastic bottle at home, you do the same. Just squeeze the bottle, you can feel the air coming out of the bottle. So when I'm squeezing it, I'm forcing the air up and I'm feeling it on my hand. Now, if I were to take the lid and put it on the bottle, I'm trapping the air inside the bottle. So now, when I squeeze the bottle, I'm not giving the air anywhere to go. It can't escape the bottle when I squeeze it. So look what happens. See that? I can still squeeze the bottle. I am compressing the air. But I'm going to go one step further, and I'll show you what happens when I fill this bottle up with water. 1 second. All right, now I've filled up our bottle completely with water now. And what's going to happen now is I'm going to try and squeeze the bottle now that it's full of water. I don't know if you can see this, but I'm having a very hard time squeezing the bottle because the water inside the bottle can't be compressed in the way that air could. Air is affected by altitude. The higher up you are, the lower the air pressure. There's less air above you pushing down. That's why climbers on mountains like Everest use an oxygen tank. The air outside is too thin at the summit for them to breathe normally. Human bodies are used to air pressure. The air pressure in our lungs, ears, and stomachs is the same as the air pressure outside of our bodies, which ensures that we don't get crushed. Airplanes need pressurized cabins to compensate for the lower air pressure at high altitudes. You've probably noticed going down a really steep hill or a long hill, the hill going into North Bay is good for this. You've probably noticed that your ears start to pop during your trip. And the reason why that's happening is because there's a difference in air pressure on either side of your eardrum. And the only way to equalize this pressure is to yawn or chew some gum or breathe out while you're holding your nose. Now, that's it for the properties of air. And once again, your task for the day has nothing to do with this morning message. I need you to use the instructions in Google Classroom to help you create a one-page character outline for your protagonist. This should take about an hour to complete. Really take your time with it. Make sure that you get to know your character so that you understand how they react to the different things that you throw at them during your story. Really take your time with it. Submit your work as usual, but also post your work on the stream. Next week, we are going to read the character outlines of our peers and provide feedback for it. So when you're finished your character outline, make sure that you post it on the stream as well as submitting it to me. Now, make sure that you have put your finest clothes on for the day, for your Fun Friday. Have someone take a picture of you and get that picture into Mrs. Card. Also, have a fantastic day. Hopefully at some point you can get outside and do that long jump assignment that you had. I hope it does get sunny enough for that. Have a wonderful weekend. Take care, everyone.